Welcome everybody, it's Heather and Levi, better known as the RV Duo, coming back at you once again. Levi, what do we have for the people today?
Today we're going to talk to you about tankless hot water heaters. We're going to let you know how they work and if they work, and make sure you're getting the most out of yours.
Yeah, on a daily basis we get phone calls about this topic. People want to know, should they get one and what's wrong with their old hot water heater. We hear things like, it's worked fine for the last 5 campers.
Yes, this is indeed a fact. RVers can be a bit set in their ways. They don't like to make a change when in their mind there wasn't a problem to begin with.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, yes, they may want to stick with what they have, but they're open mind to listening to new ideas.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we tried to talk to some customers about it? Excuse me, ma'am. Let me talk to you for just a second about the new tankless hot water heater.
Y'all, I do not want a new hot water heater, okay? Tankless or not, mine works fine. I do not need a tankless hot water heater. Okay, now would you trade your old style tank for a new style tankless hot water heater?
No. Not gonna do it. No.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Nope, it was not.
Let's see if the folks are a little more open-minded.
A tankless hot water heater is pretty simple. You turn it on and it heats the water for you. All brands essentially do the same thing, so we won't get into specifics about any one brand here today.
Here's what you have to have in order for your hot water heater to work. You have to have 12-volt power, propane, and water. Literally, that's it.
And don't get scared off by the fact that it only runs on propane. It's an extremely efficient system, and we'll get into that a little later in more detail.
When you turn on the hot water heater, water flows into the system. It runs through a pipe. The pipe heats the water as it travels. Then the water exits out of the other side at your perfect temperature.
Yep, the first sensor tells the unit that the water flow has begun and it's time to start heating. Then there are additional sensors inside the pipe. They tell it the current temperature, so it knows how much it needs to heat the water in order for it to get to your desired temperature.
And how does it know what temperature to heat it to? That's where the control board comes in. You just set it to your desired temperature. In the beginning, you may need to adjust it, play with it a bit in order for you to find your sweet spot. But once you have it, you'll never have to adjust again.
And you can both have your own temperature setting. So let's say a man is taking a shower and he wants a normal temperature. You know, the water set to a level that a regular sane human being takes a shower at. And then later, hypothetically, his wife wants to take a shower and she, like most women, prefers the temperature to what can best be described as a picnic on the surface of the sun.
No. So first of all, we're very normal ladies. Anyways, if you do these things, you should be able to run the hot water constantly. You can do all the normal things you would do at home, like, just clean up around the kitchen, wiping everything down, washing dishes, washing clothes, and also wash your hands after you use the bathroom, unlike most men.
Hey.
Well, and of course, you can take a shower for as long as you like, ladies.
See, that's what we did wrong when we talked to those customers before. We should have told them about the long showers, then they would have listened to us.
Huh, don't you remember? That lady actually got mad at you for trying to point that out.
That's right. I don't know why you're getting upset. I just wanted to show you the new tankless hot water heater.
I would like to speak with your manager immediately. What is going on here? Tankless hot water heater? Who ever heard of such? Your manager, young man, your manager.
Sir, just because your old tank works, wouldn't you like to try something that's more efficient, it works better, it's faster?
What in tarnations is that? Look, hot water tank was good enough for my paw, is good enough for me.
Man, that guy was so stubborn.
Do you think he was bad? That lady tried to get me fired.
Now, let's talk about how efficient this system is.
Yeah, if you have a standard tankless hot water heater and you have it set to an average temperature, it will consume about 0.4 gallons of propane per hour. And let's say all of your showers average out to be about 15 minutes long. If you take a full 20-pound bottle of propane, it holds about 4.7 gallons. This means you could take 47 15-minute showers per tank, or 3 of Heather's.
Well, that's okay. That's how your tankless hot water heater works. Now, here are a couple of tips to make sure it performs as it should. First, at home, when you get in the shower, you typically turn the hot water completely up. Then you add cold water until your desired temperature. You will not do this in your camper. I repeat, do not do this.
Correct. You will have already set your hot water heater to your perfect temperature, so you will not even touch the cold knob. Adding cold water will overwork the system and it could cause it to not function properly. If you do this, you're going to wonder why your tankless hot water heater is just not keeping up with your long showers or heavy use in the kitchen.
Another tip is that all campgrounds are not the same. So different campgrounds have different amounts of water pressure. Keep that in mind when you're using a tankless hot water heater. For example, if you're getting above average water pressure, consider either turning down the temperature a bit or turning down the water flow just a little bit.
Yeah, here's what happens if the water is flowing too fast. It does not have enough time in the pipe to heat up to the proper temperature. So it's basically flowing too fast for the system. So you could find yourself either running out of hot water or finding that the temperature is less than your desired setting. So if that happens, just back off the water flow a bit or turn down the temperature some.
But again, you will only need to do this if you're noticing your tankless hot water heater is not functioning properly. This is not something you'll have to even worry about on most of your trips. And if the RV park has really bad water pressure, just fill your fresh water tank up and then turn on your built-in water pump and you'll be fine.
If you do these things, you should have no problems with your tankless hot water heater and everything should be smooth sailing. As an added bonus, you will conserve energy because the system, it only runs when the water is flowing. If you have a regular hot water tank, every time the temperature drops below the threshold, it kicks on to heat the water, even if you're not using it. So it's constantly running.
Yes, and it's also much easier to winterize a unit that does not have an actual hot water tank.
Hey, I just thought of something. Remember that other lady that you tried to talk to about this?
Nope. I don't remember. Nope.
You have to remember her. She was kind of, well, strange.
Of course I remember her, Heather. I can't stop thinking about her. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. I can't do it. No, she's scary. No, don't look up. I don't want to see her again.
Come on, don't be a baby.
It works really well. It runs off propane. It works more efficiently. Just take a look at the tankless hot water heater. What could it hurt?
I said no to a tankless hot water heater. Boy, no! Jeez.
I'm not going to sleep for a week.
Me either.
So we hope you learned a lot today from this video. If you did, please give us a like. Always comment below any questions that you may have.
Or if you have any specific questions about your particular system, or if there's an issue maybe we didn't cover.
Until the next time, the RV Duo is signing off. This handsome guy here is Levi, and I am Heather. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, call us, email us, do whatever you need to do. We're on lots of platforms, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
And as always, you could stop in and see us at Great American RV Superstore, the #1 RV dealership in the Florida Panhandle. Later.